So the year argument, now I'm going to say for right now, this is a fiscal year. We'll come back to another option here in just one moment. But this will be the fiscal year of the last period of the fiscal year. So if in other words, if your fiscal year ends September 30th, right now you would be in fiscal year 2015 because your year is going to end September 30th of 2015. I think most people get that probably. So that's the fiscal year, the year of the fiscal year ending date of the desired year that you want to report. We can go back many periods. So as I'm sure most folks in this line know, the general ledger account stores up to 24 prior period activity amounts. So that makes it easy to roll back that number of periods. There's also a separate table that was introduced with version 9.3 called the GL account activity history table. And in that table, Sage will store past activity. So when you close a period, the numbers drop off the end of that set of 24 periods. They drop into that GL account activity table, and they keep rolling from there. And so you can go back potentially as far as 10 years if there's data that's been posted back that far. Of course, 9.3 hasn't been up that long, I don't believe, so we don't have data quite back that far yet. But the point being that you can specify years from many years back in the fiscal year that you're trying to report for, and it does all the necessary math and operations to look in either the account table or the GL account activity table and roll back whatever periods you need to get back to that point. Okay, period argument. So as you would expect, period number 1 through 12 corresponds to the 12 periods most companies have, which most companies have calendar year ending, whether calendar month ending dates. There are sometimes companies I know who use 13-period accounting, where they have like a 4-week, 5-week accounting period. This will support that. So if 13-period accounting is being used, you can apply values up to 13 as well, and it'll properly do that. An interesting added capability, and this is actually not in the version that is on the website right now for download, but you'll expect to see this in the next version that's released within the next week, 2 weeks, is the ability to report on a calendar year basis, even if your fiscal ending date is not on a calendar basis. So again, like if your fiscal ending date is September 30th, and you want to still report something on a calendar year basis, this would allow you to do that, where period 101 represents January always, and 112 represents December always. And it'll properly derive, what the balance is or what the activity is based on the calendar year perspective.
Mike, for clarification on that, you just talked about the prefixes. So if I had a prefix that had October 31st year end and another one that had, like, say, June, and I wanted to get the report, the balances as of March, I don't have to try to derive what the period is for each one that represents March. I could just use calendar period for representing March.
Exactly. Yeah, what it will do is it will actually evaluate the function per prefix and then add them together. So if you ask for March for the one that ends in June, you'll get March, calendar period March. And then if you ask for March for the one that ends in October, again, you'll get calendar period March for that one, and then it adds the results together so you get the consolidated March total. And again, that's regardless of fiscal ending date and period ending date. That is also assuming that that you're using 12-period accounting, because we can't convert 12-period to 12 calendar period. There's no conversion for that one.
So that's the only limitation right there is 13 period, counting 12 period, they have to stay. 13 just with 13, 12 just with 12.
Right.